Howdy, Internet. Welcome to Internet Perspectives.
Matthew has a hairy penis.
You would know, Kevin.
He would.
Yeah, I would, dude. Fucking back in high school, I'll take a gainer whenever I could.
Well, man. Anywho,
I used to call him the president because he reminded me of a lot of.
Well, not anymore. I don't keep everything pretty clean shaven now.
Matt, you don't have to explain yourself, all right? Keep it clean.
Okay, we'll keep it. just like my pubic hair, clean shaven, very clean.
But you don't have to defend yourself. This is all for giggles.
All right.
Anywho, we're doing
I love Bush.
We're doing Campfire Perspectives. Kevin loves Bush, unless it's in a bikini and then it's fan service. But
unless it pokes out, then it's okay.
We're doing freaking. We're trying to do. What have you seen lately? Our more sporadic episodes talking about.
I've seen a lot of Bush.
Lately. Gosh.
Okay. I swear to God, I'm done.
This fucking episode's cursed.
This episode is cursed.
At least it's not racist this time, Kevin. Not yet. I'm sure you'll find a way.
Don't get me started. Okay. I'll shut up if you want to start it.
No, we're not starting over. We're rolling with this shit.
Oh, fuck!
This is where we talk about shit we've seen lately, shit we want to talk about, stuff we've enjoyed, yada yada. And we're deciding to do a top 3 for this, and then we're also going to do some lightning rounds for honorable mentions.
All right.
For stuff we've seen lately. So, anyone want to go with their third? Their number 3 on what have you seen lately?
You know what? Oh no, you go ahead, bud.
Kevin's starting.
No.
Kevin's starting.
Just got this.
I feel like Kevin's just going to talk about Bush more.
No, hey.
Number 3, I will say, was probably 28 years later. That just came out recently.
You liked it?
And that's off of 28 Days Later, right?
Yep, it is the third sequel.
Third installment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 28 days later, but times 365.
Yes. And, it was not...
Not including leap years.
Not including leap years.
Oh, fuck!
It was
I'm sorry. I missed the days.
It was a little weird. It has some odd choices. But besides that, it's an enjoyable movie.
Enjoyable.
What'd you like about it?
Probably the fact that a big ass naked dude named Samson had an actual log hanging between his legs. That was probably the best part of the movie.
That was a good.
Man.
That's the best
hog on a
part
log.
Of the movie.
Just running around full flop, smacking his knees and everything.
Okay.
Would you call that fan service? No.
He's not in a bikini.
Oh goodness! Don't you get me started with that fan service shit.
What do you got? What do you got, Kevin?
So I watched the Conjuring movie, and I really enjoyed that.
You saw the most recent Conjuring? Was it Last Rites?
Is that
what it was?
It was Last Rites or Laugh, something like that.
Or Last Laughs?
I watched it in theaters recently. All I know is it was a Conjuring movie. I didn't pay attention to the title.
It sounds like
I'm sorry.
You're selling me this movie right now. You're selling me on it.
Honest to God, it was a really good movie. All right, so my wife carries the leash. All right, if she wants to go watch a that's what we go watch. Or I'm not in charge of anything. I'm just happy to go to sleep without getting stabbed.
Oh my god.
That's all we can all hope for, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, but this movie though, honestly, the whole Conjuring franchise, they do such a good job with the storytelling. They really do.
I like the first
And
one. Annabelle.
the first one good. Honestly, the second one was good. Honestly, the second one was probably the scariest one in my opinion.
The Crooked Man.
Oh wait, maybe I'm thinking of the first one. Then I don't know which one. They sort of blend in. I'm not the best guy, but their movies are even. Excuse me. Oh my. Oh, I got some heartburn.
Okay, Rick.
But no. So even if you take out the aspect with the Conjuring movies, like initially it just started off as horror movies, but they sort of sewed in a story with, and they've been doing one hell of a job making that story between all the movies that they have the title with Conjuring, and then they also have the Annabelle sideline shit with as well, and then they also have the Nun movies on top of that they all combine together to make it's honestly a really fucking story. I think I think the Conjuring franchise, whether you go there to be scared or not, which the fresher their movies, the less frightening they are, but the story is still solid with it, in my opinion.
Well,
Okay.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'll be honest, I haven't really enjoyed a Conjuring movie since, I think, Annabelle. And I didn't really, I wasn't super big into
I was just saying, I saw Annabelle. I didn't think it was that good.
Yeah.
Well, did you care about the story, or were you just there to piss your pants?
I was there for
I don't know.
both. It
I guess
was some
both.
tense moments for Annabelle I really liked. I also saw it
Like-
in theaters too, so that made it.
Like, honestly, I go for the story now. Like, I don't care about getting scared anymore. Also, you know, I'm a grown adult.
You've never really been scared of scary movies though either. You got desensitized
Well-
them pretty early on.
Well, yeah, my dad made me watch.
He like forced you
Oh,
into
what's-
a chair, like it was like fucking Clockwork Orange. He just forced you to watch.
Do you guys remember Nightmare on Elm Street?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That movie was fucking
So-
fun.
Yeah, my dad made me watch that when I was a kid. So I
That
was
would be
literally
terrifying.
afraid. I was afraid to go to sleep because I thought I would die.
And then you'd also said that your dad would sneak into your room and wear a Freddy Krueger mask and glove and say that he was going to kill you, right? Like every night?
I never said, but he did beat me one time. Why is that funny, motherfucker?
Well, you only have to do it once, so you learned your lesson.
You're a quick learner,
Yeah.
Kevin.
Yeah,
Better you
But
learn
no,
to dodge. You learn to dodge more.
I'm not Gohan,
Exactly.
Dodge.
You could dodge.
George!
and that's a great riff. People that listen to the Dragon Ball.
Goodness.
So I
But I'm sorry, I just nailed my beer. But
all right.
I really do recommend. I think the Conjuring movies do a really good job of sewing a story there for you to enjoy.
Well, it's like a
And the best part-
universe now. It's like the fucking MCU, but with ghosts.
Yeah.
And the lore.
Well, the best part too is even if you only watch one, like you can watch it as a one-off. Like you can watch one as a horror movie, but if you watch them all together, they do connect. I think it's really neat. It's something newer that I definitely didn't grow like I grew up with like horror movie franchises, but it was Halloween 1, Halloween 2, some bullshit like this, where it's just basic as hell as, oh yeah, this guy with the fucking mask is back to stab some stupid teenagers. Ooh.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, just I really appreciate the Conjuring franchise. I really do. Like, honestly, I've watched it just bored. I'm not trying to be scared or anything. I've watched Conjuring. I think it was Conjuring 2 because it's my favorite one, but I've just watched it when I was bored one time just because I find it enticing.
Oh, that is nice. Jonathan, do you want to sell me on?
Yeah, so my number 3, I mean, it wasn't like the absolute greatest, but I did enjoy it when it finally came around. I saw the third season of Squid Game.
There's a third season?
Yeah, you haven't finished Squid Game?
I didn't even.
I thought there was only 2.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
Oh!
third one.
No!
Wow.
I know okay. Not, yep. No, you're right. You're right, Jonathan. I'm sorry.
Have you guys seen that one?
Yes. So the only reason I thought there was only 2 seasons because the second season was bullshit how it ended.
It was. They left you on a huge cliffhanger. As soon as it even started getting good, they're like, okay, wait another year.
It was only episodes too, if I'm not mistaken.
I can't remember, but it was. I remember also being upset where they ended the season.
Yes,
season 2, that is.
No, yeah, Squid Games was tits.
Dude, I enjoyed it. I mean, they did tee us up for season 3, and it actually worked out. But I liked it. It was fucking fucked up. I actually did end up crying during a part of it, maybe 2. It was pretty heart wrenching at some points, as usual.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not gonna say.
What?
I'm not giving spoilers, but it's fucking sad, dude.
If you don't give spoilers, can you give me a very vague reason why it made you tear up a bit?
The thing with the mother and the son.
Okay, all right. What about the ending as well? Did that get you at all?
Not as much. It was. I felt it coming. You know what I mean? That one I feel like I saw coming.
That one I felt like you anticipated, but I didn't think they'd actually do it.
Mean. Yeah. No, I'm glad that they actually went through with some of those things, showing nothing's off the table. It was it was a stressful experience, but in a good way. Sad but heroic. I have mixed feelings because they're gonna start making an American one.
Why?
Yeah, they alluded to that.
Yeah, they did.
At the end of the show.
Well, I mean, where else would the Squid Game thrive but here in the good old U.S. of A?
Well, is it going to be American? Right? Oh no! Of course, it's going to be American. Yeah, you're not. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah.
But honestly,
we'll see how
it makes
goes,
it makes more sense for it to be American.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, now that's the free market right there. But
yeah.
I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But I did enjoy the 3 seasons of Squid Game. It was definitely worth a watch for anyone listening.
Honestly, it's probably going to be garbage, the American version.
Yeah, it usually goes that way.
Yeah, it's going to be like fucking Dragon Ball Evolution.
I don't know if it's going to be that bad, but I'll be impressed if it is. Hollywood, you did it again. But Matt, what you got? Number 3.
I mean, I don't really have any of them in any particular order, I guess, but one of my picks was I just recently saw Weapons. Weapons is a horror movie, and has like Ethan Hawke in there, and or not Ethan Hawke, sorry, Josh Brolin. Josh Brolin in there, and Benedict Wong, and that girl from Ozark, the chick who says I don't know shit about fuck. That was awesome. It was a great, really good movie. I really enjoyed it. It was a good horror and fun mystery, and the ending was really satisfying. And I had a good laugh throughout there's a lot of dark humor in there, and I had a good laugh at it. It was very good.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, it's very unique horror. I haven't really seen a movie take that angle in recent memory, at least. So, yeah, check out Weapons. I'm sure some of you guys have you guys heard of that one?
Heard of it? I have not seen it yet though. It's on the
It's
list.
my first time hearing of it at all.
Yeah. Well, when you're like me and Jared, you're tapped into the cultural zeitgeist of horror movies. So I mean, it's just kind of like.
Lame.
Don't blame you for not knowing about it. No, that's my pick for right now. Really enjoyed that. Actually, we watched that instead of The Conjuring, so that was our choice. So I'm glad Kevin got to fill in with that one, and I got to fill in with the other one. So
I'm sorry, I was busy drinking a beer. What happened?
it's all right. It's Jared's turn now.
God damn it!
Oh, I had a whole lot of time for anything else, but I guess number 2 would probably be the new Superman movie that came out.
Oh yeah, dude, that was such a good movie.
Oh, actually, I'm really excited to hear about this. Please tell me.
So it's not dreary. Whoever what was it, James Gunn?
James Gunn, dude.
He decided to do a take on Superman, and he went full traditional Superman with this. He put on the red tidy white, the red shorts and everything, and it's a very good and very
wholesome.
I don't know. I would say it's a very down to earth version of Superman.
Yeah.
Like he's not this perfect, super powerful, immortal being. I mean, he is, but like the movie started with him getting his ass kicked, which is great.
He's very human in this, you know. And
he is,
in a not cynical way, in a very
completely uncynical way. He's very much the original concept of I'm doing right because it's right, not because of any other reason.
Yeah, I think it's such a beautiful thing. I'm so glad that they did that take. Honestly,
yeah.
We call it Hope Core.
What
or Joy Core?
Hope Core, yeah. I mean, also, the guy who played the Green Lantern in that movie.
Oh, Nathan Fillion.
Best character.
Nathan Fillion.
Best character all movie.
Yeah, I love Nathan Fillion. It's
it's
kind of funny because like he was in the other DC James Gunn property, movie, which was the Suicide Squad as the detachable kid. So like,
yeah.
I only know of Nathan Fillion because of Big Mouth.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, the black girl, there's the overalls. She's like really into Nathan Fillion.
Yeah, well, he's also like kind of what the Uncharted the Uncharted series that wasn't him, but like he was heavily inspired by being Nathan Drake's character was heavily inspired by the way Nathan Fillion carries himself and acts. Yeah.
Because I remember I did play Uncharted 1 and 2, and those games were bangers, man.
Yeah, they are.
Nathan Drake's a really entertaining character.
He is.
I remember, did you ever play the multiplayer of Uncharted 2?
With you, yeah. When I came over to your
You
house.
did?
Yeah. You showed me it, and it was like pretty cool.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, I sucked ass at it, but like you'd make fun of me, and then you'd play it.
What? I remember. So you had like the core. Again, this is gonna be like a way off topic thing, but you had like the core, again, the core gameplay. Not carpour. Parkour.
Parkour.
Yeah, you could like parkour and stuff, and you do in the multiplayer too. So I'd grab a sniper rifle, and I'd just be hanging off a ledge, wait for somebody to walk by, and I'd shoot them in the fucking ankle, and they'd die. Because sniper rifles were like a one-hit kill.
Hey, that's not unrealistic, I guess.
Yeah. Well, bullet to the ankle is unrealistic, but that fucking bullet definitely does some damage. That's for damn sure.
Right on. But yeah, Superman was great. You have anything else you want to say about it? Because I freaking loved where they had Lex Luthor. That type of that interpretation of Lex Luthor is probably the best, I think, because he was just a hater. He was really smart.
Dude, Nicholas Hoult killed it as Lex.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I always love it when Lex is portrayed as just this petty little bitch who has way too much resources, which, who was portraying him in Superman vs. Batman? Wasn't it like Jesse Eisenberg?
Eisenberg, who's just like a little.
Yeah,
that was weird. That was weird.
he's a little too wiry for that, in my opinion. Nicholas Hoult did a good job, though. He has a lot more confidence, and he's a lot more animated in his anger towards Superman's existence.
I think it's more stoic rather than animated. Like he's got a more. You feel the narcissism in him.
Oh yeah.
Well, talk about comparing. Can you tell me? So I got a stiffy for the other Superman. I can't remember the actor's name at the moment.
Cavill.
Yeah, that guy, the Witcher, that dude.
Christopher Walken?
How did those two Supermans compare? Because I love that guy. I really do.
So, Henry Cavill absolutely does play a very good Superman. He definitely has the look of Superman, but that's also kind of just thing with Superman is they're gonna find people who look like Superman. And David Cornsweet is Cornsweet?
Yeah,
I'm calling him Cornsweet.
Yep.
His name is Corny Sweat.
His name is David Cornsweet.
Yeah. That's his name. And he looks like a Clark Kent. He looks like a Superman.
Yeah, he looks like both.
He
can master both of them. And
yeah, he has the face structure. His hair gets done in a way that is proper, and he just looks like what you imagine when you hear the name Superman.
He's also he plays the character with a lot more charisma than Henry Cavill.
He does, and that goes to the director, in my opinion.
Yeah,
because again, an actor is only as good as their director.
Yeah,
that is so true.
Yeah,
unless you're Gal Gadot.
Well, that's true to a point. I feel like an actor can take over a director, but yes.
Well, that's why I said unless you're Gal Gadot, then it doesn't matter how good your director is.
Yeah, she is not really an actor. And I think there are times where I've seen Henry Cavill is not really much. He's kind of wooden too, but at least he was in The Witcher. And
you watch your language, young man.
I blame the directors and the showrunners for that, since now they have knockoff Thor playing The Witcher.
I suppose. Let's see how he plays it.
Knockoff Thor.
No, I think Cornsweet did a great job, and I think the direction they took him was him being kind of a more wholesome, but also they had this charisma of I felt like there's a lot of the early the Mummy Brendan Fraser in there, the kind of the humor.
Oh yeah, I could definitely see some of that Brendan Fraser charisma.
Yeah, that's what I kind of felt. I was I'm doing important things, I'm not messing around,
Yeah.
I would love to see some Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
The best part of the movie that really sums things up for the direction of the film in general is he shows up to Lois Lane's apartment, and in the background you see the Justice Gang fighting some interdimensional monster, and he's just tired. And she's like, "Aren't you gonna go help them?" He's like, "Nah, they got it. I need a break." And then he has an interview with Lois Lane as Superman, and they're going out. She's aware of his identity, and the entire interaction is great because she's calling him out for his own borderline hypocrisy, but he's justifying it very well because he's like, "People were dying. What was I supposed to do?"
Well, it showed that he was being he thought he was just gonna get appreciation for what he did, but she was being a good journalist right there, and I thought that was really cool. Was that she didn't take it easy on him? She was giving him hard questions, and it was upsetting him a little bit, because he didn't really feel like he was really prepared for that, and she did, yeah.
Because he was doing right for right.
Yeah, and he was doing right for right, but he couldn't quite explain or justify, he did use coercion to end a war,
a conflict, yeah,
and he wanted because he valued life over all rather than, yeah. I thought it was great. I thought that was such a great.
That entire scene was the best part of the movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was great part. Great.
Also, there's actual murder in this movie, blatantly.
Blatant murder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we get to see blood?
Lex Luthor shoots a dude in the head with a revolver.
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
Do we get to see blood? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
I
like a little. Like, I understand it's probably PG-13, but we gotta have a little realism with it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it was a very, very good movie. I'm really happy I got a chance to go see that.
So that's our number 3s. What's number 2?
Oh, that was my number 2.
I think that was his number 2.
Kevin, what's your number 2, dude? You got a big number 2 for us?
Oh, big number 2.
I know your son had a big
I don't know if you want to hear.
Yeah,
I don't know if you want to hear my 2. You know what? Actually, you know what? Fuck it.
We heard your
y'all are
earlier.
Y'all aren't probably gonna like, but I loved Happy Gilmore too. I loved the hell out of it.
I enjoyed it.
I did.
I don't know if I'd say I loved it. What'd you love about it? What made you love it?
I saw.
Well, one, I watched it with my dad. We laughed our asses off, you know, just the jokes, you know, and we're both crass people. So, you know, like when Happy Gilmore's sons were, like fucking mooning out of the car, and then Happy Gilmore was like, "Hey, I see 8 ass cheeks. Who the fuck's driving the car?" You know, it was funny. Everything hit right with us, and also the nostalgia was proper too. The only thing I didn't love about the movie was just the cutaways to the old Happy Gilmore. You know, say when Happy Gilmore saw his mom's old caretaker, you know, Ben Stiller.
Yeah,
he was in the movie, and then you know he saw him for the first time, and then fucking they had like a little cutaway to that shit, and they did that for a lot of people, and that part bugged me because it was like that wasn't necessary. Like cause even like the cutaway that's not giving new audience information. That's just cutting away to a little glimpse of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and pretty much when that dropped, everyone rewatched Happy Gilmore 1. You know, most people did. I did. You know, and so it did feel unnecessary seeing the recap in the middle of the movie.
Yeah, and like I said, the recap didn't help with anything. Like it would cut to a clip of something that you would know nothing about if you never even watched the first one. Like it was just worthless.
Yeah,
besides that stuff though, I thought it was hilarious. Fucking honestly, it was thinking about it now, it was on par with we sort of joked about it earlier, Cars 3.
Oh,
because of Cars 3, they, you know, the cars, they had like all this extra shit attached to them, or you know, they had extra stuff done to them. And then Happy Gilmore 2,
oh yeah, that's right.
The main antagonist, they were having like this certain bone removed from them so they could rotate further, so they could have a better drive.
And it was like cartoony too. It wasn't like a little bit. It was
super wicked cartoony. Yeah, yeah. Like it was like CGI cartoon. Like you'd like see them doing it, and they'd be like almost going 360. Like it was a goddamn owl head, fucking looking around, fucking just totally rotating. And then they swing right back to fucking drive that bitch.
I liked how they, you were talking about how they brought back like all the main characters and stuff, but all the ones that I liked, they had a graveyard scene that was filled with a lot of the other actors that died since the first Happy Gilmore, that were their names were all over the headstones. And so I thought that was
also homage. If you watch the credits as well, there's literally a long line of names that says playing themselves. It's hilarious. So when I was watching it with my dad, fucking every single character he'd point out, you know, he's a golfer. So he'd point out, like, hey, there's that guy, like, fucking, and then he'd, like, point out their names. And then he'd like, yeah, I know that guy, blah, 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 blah. And then when we were watching the credits, there's seriously this long line, like, there's like 50 lines long of just people's names, and then to the left of it is they playing themselves. They had so many golfers in there, it was ridiculous. And then they also had, do you guys remember Chubbs? Happy Gilmore's.
Of course.
Yeah, so they had his son in there as well. He played a minimal role, but he helped Happy get his shit together, as Chubbs does.
Right, son of Chubbs.
It was actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was actually the actor was the son of that character. The whole movie was mainly just a montage and a show of love to the people that made it.
The Sandlerverse.
Well, I'm glad
Yeah.
they could show appreciation and love to themselves.
Yeah, no, it was lovely.
That's good, buddy.
That's nice. I'm glad you enjoyed it, man.
I highly recommend it, especially for any Adam Sandler fan.
Not me, but probably people out there watching our thing.
Do you not like Jews? Is that the problem?
Wow.
Just that one.
Wow.
Just that one.
Just that one. That remind me of not to derail it, but so Caitlin, my wife, she has a in-law, and I remember one time we were talking about Adam Sandler, and he was talking about how he didn't like Adam Sandler, and I remember he raised up his right hand. It was like, hold up, I don't hate Adam Sandler, but he held his right hand up at a right angle. And I was like, right there, he's proving it right now.
He got him. You did
I got
him. You did racism.
Yeah, straight up, yeah. Yeah, he was trying to halt it, but he was proving it right there, man. Fucking caught him.
You sure his heart wasn't just
Yeah, he fucking pulling the...
Yeah, Elon Musk.
Yeah, there's only thing left for Adam Sandler to do. Invade Palestine. And
He'll get there eventually.
Lebanon and everywhere else, but
that'll be his next movie. It'll be him, Kevin James, and
Invasion
Rob
of the West
Schneider.
Bank, starring Adam Sandler.
You can't forget Rob Schneider.
they're all gonna go into Palestine. It's gonna be full of hijinks, and all the Palestinians are all gonna be evil, bad, dumb people.
Grown Ups 3.
You don't mess with Zohan.
It's gonna be Don't Mess with Zohan Part 2. It'll just be the Zohan.
Ooh, that would actually be perfect for that kind
That
of
would be
thing.
funny.
Yeah, it'll be very deeply politically incorrect.
Zohan 2.
It'll be probably bad. Probably bad movie.
But we're gonna see it.
But Kevin will watch it.
Well, they'll find the middle ground to have erections for Mariah Carey.
All right.
Goodness.
Jonathan, what's your other movie?
All right, number 2, also not a movie. In fact, none of my top 3 are actually movies. I did watch all of Dragon Ball Daima. Any of you guys watch that? Jared?
No, I have not seen that.
No.
Yet.
Okay, I will say, I actually enjoyed it. It was everything Dragon Ball GT was supposed to be.
I'm glad you.
Well,
I'm glad
How was Vegeta? I'm curious about that one.
What do you mean, how is he?
Is he doing all right? You doing okay?
His wife's rich, so I'm going to say yes.
How is Vegeta? Is he a
What do you
piece of
mean?
shit?
No,
you told me you watched it.
Pretty. Okay, all you're saying is how is he?
How is he? How's he doing, man? What's he up to? Is he hanging out?
Tell me.
What's he doing?
Is he beating the sun?
He's still on his redemption arc thing, trying to be good,
Wait,
trying not to be an asshole, trying to use his mind a little bit more.
Like, is he trying to secretly kill Goku, or
no?
Wait, he's still okay. So he has moved past that, but why does that sound like it's a recent thing that he's finally?
Well, I think he's
always on
referring to
redemption
GT. I think he's referring to GT, but no, none of that happens. I will say the main villain sucked. But it was a good journey, and that's what original Dragon Ball was. Like, we were
Who is the
complaining
main
about
villain?
that with the movie. God, I can't remember his name. He was this jester-looking fucker.
Oh, sweet
He was
Jesus!
the Joker.
Pretty much.
He was the Joker, but
So you're telling me fucking Anakin Skywalker kill Goku? Oh, I'm sorry, not Anakin Skywalker.
Superman.
His
could
name
kill
was
Goku,
Goma.
Yeah.
His name was King Goma.
Yeah, Superman could kill.
Well, you
Goku.
said
But
the
this-
Joker,
but-
so I think that's Luke
But the whole thing is
Skywalker,
about
right?
them exploring the
Mark
demon
Hamill.
realm.
yeah. You're talking about fucking. Oh Jesus, the actor.
Mark
Yeah.
Hamill.
Mark Hamill.
Mark
I was so confused, dude. I was like,
Yeah, I was
look, dude,
confused
the
too.
Joker is in Batman, not Star Wars. Like, I don't know where the fuck. I don't know how drunk you are right now, Kevin. But
Yeah, sorry, man. I'm not a
Very.
proper point to make connections, but I can make affiliations.
But my point is, the whole thing is like a solid Dragon Ball-esque journey through the demon world, the demon realm. And it was what?
Oh, so it's like so my complaint, like with the Dragon Ball Evolution, with Dragon Ball, it's supposed to be about the journey, not the combat. Which what Dragon Ball Z was about combat, which is fine, but Dragon Ball was about the journey. So are they going back? Are they going back to mainly about the journey, not the combat?
This one was Akira Toriyama going way back into his roots.
That's
like I said,
that's good to hear.
The ending was kind of but like the actual journey through it was fucking awesome. It was way better than I expected, and I would
The journey is what matters.
Yeah, and I would say it was an excellent send off for the last thing that Akira Toriyama worked on before he passed away. So.
Well, I'm happy to hear about that.
Yeah, definitely check it out sometime. I think it's on Netflix. It's on Crunchyroll for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on Hulu.
Yeah, no, I don't. It's worth a check if you're a Dragon Ball fan.
Oh, I'll give it a gander after hearing that. Like, it sounds promising after hearing you say that.
Yeah, but also the bar is pretty low because GT was so bad.
God, do we even have to mention GT?
Well,
like,
we mentioned
guys
Evolution.
keep doing
I feel
it,
like
so-
you're just piling on at this point. But I
Do you-
digress.
I think last time I got drunk, you guys talking about Dragon. I fucking went on a whole spiel about GT, and that's pretty embarrassing.
It is what it is. We just kept saying we don't talk about it while we talked about it.
Yeah, well, you guys endlessly talk about it.
Yeah,
Can't.
it's painful.
It really hurt.
It's painful.
You. It really hurt you, didn't it?
Yeah.
I was like innocently.
It
I
ru-
innocently watched that show. As like
It ruined my
but-
Saturdays.
Oh, why is everyone didn't like that one, huh? I'm not feeling it was that big a deal. I also am not a Dragon Ball fan, really. I watched a couple.
That's because you don't know.
Yeah,
You
it was
don't
pretty
I think
bad.
know.
I haven't seen Evolution yet.
Right, true that. True that.
Yeah.
All right, Matthew, what you got? Number 2.
All right, so I watched. The one I guess I'll talk about right now is Zack Snyder's Twilight of the Gods, which Zack
That
Snyder's
was a good show.
he's like pretty hit or miss on a lot of his stuff, but this show is actually really good. It was pretty sick. It's got some really I don't know if this is Zack Snyder thing or if this was the writer thing, but the dialogue got a little weird, like cringy sometimes. Like it was like some 8th grader who wanted to show that he could swear and say cool things. And then there'd be really cool moments where it
That's a
sounded
great
really
way
good.
of describing that show.
Yeah, like but then there were also some really cool dialogue moments. Like it was never outside of it was never to a point to where it was too cringe. And honestly, the overarching story, the style, the art, the story, and the main character's massive fucking cock, it all makes it worth it, you know?
Yeah.
So no, and you can see a lot of nudity in this, so like that's why I bring that up. But it is a cartoon, and
Jesus is in this cartoon.
Jesus does make well, he's not really in it. I mean, he's like
He has returned.
And actually, it's a bit of a spoiler to even say that. To be honest, like he does make an appearance.
We're already there.
Oh, we're not.
I was gonna say we're not. It's an honorable mention.
Well, it's not a. I wouldn't say.
I'm
it's
not
a
saying anything
spoiler.
about why he's there. I just said he's in it.
They do. There is an image of Jesus in it, but
As long as it's not the Prophet Muhammad, it should
Yeah.
be okay.
It was, yeah, it was. But no, it was really good show. It does look like there's gonna be a second season, And I'm excited to see where it goes. I really liked where it had so far. It's pretty ruthless with some of his characters, and they die pretty sad. Actually, it was pretty sad. Some of them, the way they died.
Yeah.
So, and I'm on the edge of my seat because it's like you feel the stakes of the story, especially at the end, where the way it ended, it felt like, man, this could really end in a way that makes me feel really sad. Or it could end in a way that makes me really happy. Also the depiction of Loki, also sick. Love Loki in this.
He was depicted very well.
Yeah, he's depicted very well, and was really good. Actually, they do all the Norse gods really well, I think. So anyway, that was my pick. I think it's awesome. You guys should check it out.
I did watch all of it. It was very good.
Yeah, right. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
It's definitely.
Can you say the show one more time for us?
It's
Twilight of the Gods.
Twilight of the Gods. Yeah, Zack Snyder's Twilight.
And
of the Gods.
Where can we watch this?
It's on Netflix.
Yeah,
totally. Check it out.
I'm just asking for a friend. That's all.
For people listening,
Yeah.
No, honestly, you sold me on this shit. Actually, if you can text me that information one more time, because I'm definitely not gonna remember, but it sounds very enticing.
Yeah,
you drunk bastard.
Absolutely will.
Well, maybe
I'm not drunk.
This episode comes
Stupid.
out.
There's a difference. Fuck you. I mean vacuum you. I don't know what's cool. We'll just say nowadays.
Food service you.
Don't even get me started.
Did Jared? Oh no, Matt. That's Matt texting. See, Matt just sent it.
So Jared, what's your final big pick?
So I have the only other movie I've watched recently, and I also have a comment about a movie I kind of want to watch, but I'm scared to. So movie I watched recently, it's not anything new. I was just flipping through Netflix, and to this day, the original Jurassic Park is still a good watch.
Always.
Right on.
100%. Best soundtrack.
Clever
Sam
girl.
Neill fucking kills it.
He's not a raptor.
He is not. Jeff Goldblum, always a treat to watch him with all of his and all the
Sam Neill.
Yeah, fucking Jeff Goldblum. Horror movie universe now.
every single fucking thing is there's so many and it's just still good. Even the CGI holds up to this day for most of it.
Yeah,
Some of it not so much, but a good chunk of it does. And
Wait, what are we talking about?
CGI in the original Jurassic Park.
Dude, that movie from 1995 has better CGI than the fucking Flashpoint movie.
The CGI was so good in that movie because they had animatronics as well. So it was a little bit.
They had.
It was a little bit of. Yeah, it was a combination. That's why it was so beautiful, because they had real life animatronics that made it look real, and then they had CGI, sort of covering the spots that didn't look good. It was the makeup for their CGI. It was beautiful. It really is.
Yeah.
Actually, no,
absolutely.
Kevin, they actually used real dinosaurs for the entire movie.
Yeah, dude, didn't you know?
Matthew, I will castrate you.
Sam Neill wasn't that old at the time of recording.
It's the same idea why fucking Star Wars was good until they re-remastered it, and then you fucking got this slug of a bitch fucking slithering around and looked like terrible because they had this CGI goddamn the name's evading. Thank you. And CGI Jabba the Hutt in like episode goddamn 5, slithering around like a goddamn gross bitch. It was ugly. It was hideous.
It's a gross bitch.
It didn't fit anything either. Like fucking the animatronic fucking shit worked way better than throwing CGI monstrosity.
I know it's not
And-
CGI, but I will never forgive them for getting rid of Yub Nub at the end of episode 6. I will never forgive them.
It's just simple. It's like you should keep. It also goes entwined with Lord of the Rings too. You know, Lord of the Rings did great with their shit because most of the orcs and all that shit, like they're wearing costumes. It looked realistic.
Yeah.
You know, it just kills me that people just try using CGI for anything. That's why The Hobbit gets fucking frowned upon so much, and it pisses me off.
That's a whole nother discussion about
Just wait till we get CGI.
Oh yeah.
Don't you fucking bring that up, young man.
Well, that actually might be like indistinguishable from. I mean, if they get AI down to work that well, it might actually be better than any CGI we could make.
Honestly, yeah. But my honorable mention for a movie that I'm absolutely curious to watch. So the movie we will be discussing today has a Rotten Tomatoes rating of 13, and the new 2025 War of the Worlds remake starring Ice Cube has a 4%.
Oh, terrible.
Oh, you just hate watching this thing?
Such a bad movie. I saw it. I watched
You want to
it.
hate watch it?
Yeah.
I want to see how bad it actually is.
Can everybody settle down? What the fuck we talking about?
Ice Cube's The World of Worlds.
What the fuck you talking about?
The movie War of the Worlds. Remember that with Tom Cruise?
Ice Cube. Why is he involved?
So they
No!
They made a movie, World of Worlds, but it's like clearly made during the pandemic. So like everyone's doing it on a Zoom call. The entire movie's like on a Zoom call. And like
everybody's on a Zoom call.
It's fucking so stupid, dude.
Also, I'm slandering Ice Cube. He didn't make this movie. Rich Lee did, and it was produced by Patrick. I didn't even say that name. Elo and Timur Bekmambetov.
This movie.
Ice Cube just got paid to be in this movie.
Yeah, the entire budget went to getting him.
Okay, Jared, I thought they had movies we liked. Why the fuck you bringing this up?
Oh, this is my honorable mention.
I mean, it's
honorable.
It's what have you seen lately?
I just want to see it.
Bring dishonor on you.
It's good.
But yeah, that was my number one pick for recently was rewatching Jurassic Park.
Oh,
no, that'll be interesting for sure.
Oh yeah,
just for the lulz, just to say
absolutely.
You did.
That's a lot of lols. You sick bastard.
So much hate.
Yep.
There's a lot of shame.
Shame.
All right, Kevin, what's your next movie?
Oh God, I don't know how you can follow that one. Like we're specifically talking about like fresh movies we watched, right? That's what I've been trying to do.
You just have to be memorable or like something noteworthy. It doesn't have to be a movie either.
What?
I'm gonna do my last ones of look.
Well, I've got a tough one because like, so I've talked about. God, I am drunk. Hey, you guys want to remind what I've talked about?
What?
Remind me real fast.
Which ones you've already seen?
You've been ranting about
Happy Gilmore.
You just kept talking about how good
Happy Gilmore
was.
And
was
it in Conjuring?
And the Conjuring. Yes.
Conjuring.
So I don't really have a good third one. Like the most recent new movie I've watched is new Lilo and Stitch.
I
don't really have
everyone says.
I don't really have a strong about that movie. Like nothing negative or positive. Like my biggest negative is the big shark guy, and like that's the only thing that bugs me really.
Jumbo? Or are you talking about the captain? Isn't he not even in it?
No, not Jumbo. Jumbo's the scientist. I'm talking about
the captain.
Yeah, fucking. He's so minuscule because he only matters. Gone to, thank you. Yes, so he only even matters the end of the movie. And then, granted, he's a big plot point for the cartoon show and all that jazz, but yeah, he's not even a thing for this.
That's kind of.
But yeah, in the new Lilo Stitch, the actual scientist, the main bad guy, he's frowned upon, and he just gets booted out. It doesn't matter that much. I don't know.
Zach Galifianakis.
But anyway, yes, yeah, fucking Fat G.
Fat Jesus. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious.
So do you like these live action Disney movies? Because I'll be honest, I haven't been excited for a single one. I think I just don't care to watch any of them.
Beauty and the Beast with Emma Watson was really good.
Okay, I saw it.
Did you watch that one?
I watched it.
Is it because their nudes leaked just before the movie came out?
I don't remember anything about it, to be honest.
So I think the Beauty and the Beast with Emma Watson was really good.
Aladdin was okay.
No,
it was okay.
It was blatantly insulting.
Will Smith was carrying that one.
I think Will Smith did a decent job for whose character was. I think Will Smith did a good job for Genie.
I think Will Smith needs therapy. I think he needs help.
Yeah.
That poor man.
Teach their own.
That poor fella.
But straight up though, when you were asking me the best live action one though, I think Beauty and the Beast was honestly probably the best one.
Yeah, I think so.
I can agree with that.
I could probably I won't disagree with it because I have seen some of them. I haven't seen a lot, but that one was fairly inoffensive. I just don't remember much about it, to be honest. Like even after I watched it, I was like, that was.
Well, it helps that everybody's French, so there's no disparity there.
Yeah, it's like
you have to worry about any racism as us white people have to worry about.
Yeah, it's like thank God. I can hate.
Oh, thank God! It's
without
people. We don't have to worry about fucking racism.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about. I can be racist towards white people. I can say the French are stupid. And I fucking hate their language.
Yeah, fuck the French. They're silly as fuck.
And there he goes being
We got him.
They love cutting. They love cutting off the heads.
The Reich is back.
All right, Jonathan, what's your next one, dog?
Okay, so my last one of the main parts of our list before we go into lightning rounds. My number one, honestly, all year. It's an anime called Dandadan. When I got into it, there was only one season. It's on Netflix. When I got into it, there was only one season, and I could not wait. And I went through all 14 of the manga volumes that are out right now. I think they're dropping volume 15 in October of 2025. But I mean, guys, it is. I don't know. It's got the right balance of everything. Spirits, aliens, otakus, good humor. Sometimes, right?
You lost me at otakus. I was like,
what the fuck's an otaku?
Of everything. It has ghosts, spirits, cringe. It's great.
Incels.
Yeah, they're just big anime nerds is what no.
But it has they're people who are so obsessed with anime. Usually, they either make it part of their personality, or for whatever reason, that ends up leading them to social detriment because they're so obsessed with anime. Like people that go ooh, or
they're fucking cringe
seriously,
losers.
they'll Naruto run.
Dude, I used to think I was an anime nerd, and then I just found out, no, I just like cartoons when I was younger.
Right? I feel like a lot of otakus start out that way too, but
like all of cartoons, those were animes. Like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Sonic the Hedgehog X, or whatever the fuck it was called.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Sailor Moon was a little before us. Yeah. Sailor Moon was before us. That's a bit older of an anime.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just like all of those animes. I thought they were just Saturday morning cartoons, and then I find out people are just fucking beating their meat to all that shit.
Anywho, sometimes like it has really good humor in it, and also sometimes I forget how serious it can be. Season 1, episode 7 is honestly I think where I like truly got like I got dedicatedly hooked on it because like the backstory of a particular spirit was just so fucking sad and depressing. I was crying my eyes out. I don't know. It made me laugh. It made me cry. It was just it's honestly one of the best animes ever. And I definitely got to recommend it. Dandadan.
Right on.
Yeah.
What the fuck is it about, dude?
Well, I'm trying to think of how to do it without spoilers. I guess you could say it starts with basically a boy who is like super into like aliens and shit like that, and he runs into this girl who's super into like spirits, and the alien boy doesn't believe in spirits, and the spirit girl doesn't believe in aliens, so they like
she's dumb.
they send each other to a spot. Like he sends her to a spot that's known for aliens, and she sends him to a spot that's known for spirits, and just to try to prove each other wrong.
She'll believe in ghosts, but she won't believe in aliens.
Right, and the other way around too. And you do see that sometimes.
No. One thing makes sense, the other thing does not. Like,
well, see, there you go. You're proving my point right there. You're proving my point right there. Okay?
There's just no logical basis to ghosts. They can exist, sure, but if you're gonna believe in that, believe in aliens too, because they actually do most likely exist. The odds, dude, are just like make way more sense.
Well,
to be fair, the idea of ghosts existing sounds fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Right. Well, it like this.
Like, can you imagine you die and then for the rest of existence you're just floating around looking after people? I'm like, this sucks.
Yeah, I would say.
Right. Well, most spirits are usually like tortured souls and stuff in most depictions. You know,
dude, being fucking floating around existence for the rest of your life is torture.
Well, that's the rest of everyone's lives, right? But
yeah.
But point is, it's got the aliens, it's got the spirits, it's got like they get powers eventually. I'm trying not to give too much spoilers, but there's epic action fight scenes. You know, a lot of pop culture references, including they even in the manga they even make a Dragon Ball joke where a dude's trying to name his move, and he literally starts by trying to do a Kamehameha. He's like, "Oh man!" He's like, no! I need something else, something stronger. And then but it's really good. The guy that made it also helped work on Chainsaw Man and stuff like that, and I think Hell's Paradise. Yeah, so he had all that experience before even going in on making Dandadan. So I don't know. I think it's really good. And it's got really good romance in it too, and nothing like there's some kind of risque parts, including in like episode 1. But for the vast majority of it, it's not really smutty, especially in the romance department. Like it feels like a natural, like awkward high school romance.
Cute.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah, because honestly, I think my biggest thing, particularly with anime or the Japanese fucking influence in general, is it just bugs the hell out of me. Like, feels like it has to be like sexually provoked.
Right, like I said, there are some risque parts. Like I said, including in episode 1, there's something that's pretty risque, but. Yeah. But usually those scenes are they're especially like grape scenes, you know, where almost grape scenes. They're not depicted, you know, they're there to be fucking horrible. It's not a good thing. You know what I think
that's one of the reasons why I appreciate Dragon Ball so much is because Dragon Ball doesn't have fan service.
Well, I don't know if that's true, especially original Dragon Ball. I mean, like we talked about earlier, Master Roshi was assaulting every girl in that fucking show.
Yeah, but it's nothing ridiculous where you like some big titty. It's nothing ridiculous where you like some big titty bitch wearing a bikini, and then you know, like she has like bend over to pick up a pocket watch or some bullshit.
Well, to my point, some of the more risque, maybe assault-esque scenes in this are meant to be horrible. Roshi was assaulting women, and that was the reoccurring joke.
Yeah,
You know?
to be like, oh, he's just a silly old man. It's like,
Yeah.
that's really bad,
Yeah.
dude. That's not good.
I'm just saying, Dragon Ball wasn't as fucking fan servicey as, particularly towards animes now. My brother has shown me so many anime. I'll watch them, and I get intrigued by them, and then seriously, there's a beach episode.
Yeah.
It's like, why is this necessary? You just see the broads and fucking in bikinis and shit. It's like, why is this necessary to the fucking show?
Hey,
It's
the
stupid.
Pokemon one, James had tits in it, so
Yeah,
I'm just too much.
I'm just saying. I feel like Dragon Ball is good about not having fan service, and I really appreciate that about the anime. It's like there's no specific fan service shit about it. And I really appreciate that about Dragon Ball, because I hate fan service. It pisses me off. I think it's stupid. It ruins the show. Yeah.
Okay.
That's my feelings.
Matt, last one for your main ones before we start doing some lightning rounds.
All right, fuck yeah, dude. So I just finished another book.
What book is it?
Summer. It's my favorite author. It's Joe Abercrombie, and he came out with a standalone book called The Devils, and it doesn't look like it's going to remain a standalone. It's going to continue on as a series, but it was fucking fantastic, man. I loved it. It's a great audiobook as usual, because Stephen Pacey is the narrator for it.
How was the narration in that one that you heard?
It was fucking fantastic, dude. Stephen Pacey always knocks it out of the park. He's very theatrical, very funny, and does amazing voices. And these characters, they're not like they're like characters that I've probably seen in other Abercrombie books, but like they were always minor characters. And so like when these ones have this big center stage approach. So the story's basically a Renaissance era. It's an alternate history where the Catholic Church, is still got its own like little schisms and stuff like that. But it's instead of it being Jesus as a male, the Savior is a female. The Pope is a 12-year-old girl.
Get the fuck out of here.
There's a Western church and the Eastern church, much like in real life history, but like the Roman Empire didn't really exist. It was the Carthaginian Empire, and Troy's still a thing. Is a big city, and so all right. Also, werewolves, vampires, elves—they're all real things.
Oh, damn.
But it's in our world, just different history.
So hold up. So vampires and werewolves and Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus was a woman.
This is one hell of a fictional story you're telling.
Yeah, yeah, dude, it's great. It's great.
I don't think up until you said Jesus was a girl. And I'm just kidding, by the way. I'm just kidding. I just wanted to bust your chops. But that story is not gonna sell, in my unofficial opinion.
Well, it's a fantastic author. It's already been selling huge, actually.
That's good to hear.
This is all backstory. What I just said for you. This is all background knowledge. It's not really important to the story.
Yeah.
The story.
He didn't give us any plot. He just named what some of the characters were.
No, he just said that
some of the background.
Dracula has a vagina, and everybody else has to suck it.
Well, it's all. This is like this is a world where it's like everything's really dark, very gritty, but not overly edgy.
That's how it is with vampires, yeah.
It's still really funny. It's like there's a lot of humor involved. So the main story is about there's a woman who is supposed to be the estranged, lost empress that needs to be returned to her throne, where her
Empress of who?
Empress of Troy.
Who's Troy?
It's a country.
Gosh.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you fucking do tell.
So it's a country. So it's like it's like how Rome existed and the Greek city-states and stuff. There's a battle between Troy and like Sparta and stuff like that. The Odyssey, the Iliad stuff, and the Aeneid. Well, Troy's still alive. Troy never fell, evidently. It's still an existing thing. And, yeah, I go way too much into the backstory about this. But anyway, they need to take some people. The church has this kind of Suicide Squad-esque kind of group of different monsters and stuff that'll be led by a Templar and a priest, and they have to go across and bring that girl to her birthright. Everyone's kind of a piece of shit. Everyone's kind of evil. But they have like noble parts of them.
Wait, so you said that you have monsters that have to fulfill these promises?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have
One
to
second,
they have to work for the
Caitlin's yelling at me. Alright, so I hate to bring this up, but you know what? Rick and Morty did an episode of this, right?
Did an episode of what?
They had Bigfoot working for the Catholic Church.
Oh, well, I mean, it's like you don't really. It doesn't have to be like the most original idea. Like it's basically the Suicide Squad, but with.
Oh no! Don't get me wrong. I just think it's such a good idea that it happens.
Yeah. Well, I can't sell you on the originality of the story. I can tell you that it feels very original when you read it. Because the way the guy's style, his sense of humor, the way that the atmosphere is, the way the characters are all funny, they're all dark, they're all a little fucked up in their own way. And that's what sells the story to me. And because I know his writing, that's what I came for, and that's what I got. I got something amazing, and I didn't want it to end. When it finally did end, I was very sad, and I just wanted the next one to come out already.
Hurry up, damn it!
I know. Write your darn books, but, you know, that's how I feel about all of his books. Like, I'm satisfied, but I want more, and
that's a good thing to have.
Yeah. I think he's an incredible writer. Totally recommend.
I've always enjoyed your taste, so that's a testament to the author.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That is a good thing.
Yeah, man. So that's my main three that I kind of had that went on this more recent period. Plenty of honorable mentions of things that were memorable that I read or watched or whatever. I do want to bring up The Last of Us Part 2 at some point.
You know, I was actually I had it in my honorable mentions, but I was trying to lower it down, so I didn't put it in there. But we can definitely talk about that here in a minute.
Do you want to talk about it now?
We can fucking talk about it now before we do the honorable mentions.
I'm so fucking... I hated that so much.
You didn't like it? Thank God, because I was worried you were going to hate me for not really liking it.
It was garbage. Like,
oh, God.
I liked the game. The game storyline, and that everyone shit on before the game even came out. They review bombed it. It's a fantastic story, but this...
I never played the games, so I'm coming in as like, you know, I don't know what you call it, a detached new audience member, you know.
That's
in that world, so and I didn't even like it.
Even you didn't like it, and
no.
Like, it kind of just shows the way. To my opinion, the show was kind of miscast from the beginning. But like it wasn't a big deal. Are
you talking about Ellie?
Yes, especially Ellie. Like, you have a girl that's like
I can agree with that.
Borderline autistic, having to act out characters that are very emotionally. They had her play such an unlikable character when in
absolute
the game,
bitch.
Yeah, she's stupid, she's immature, everything's something about proving something, like a masculinity thing, like it was just, it blew my mind, like how the misreading of that character got launched this far into the story. And you know, a lot of people blaming Neil Druckmann, but Neil Druckmann, I thought, did a fantastic job with the actual Last of Us Part 2. That story was heartbreaking, it was emotionally taxing. I mean, me and my brother have been just playing it again, like just recently, but playing the storyline through. And all we can do is we can just we were just appreciating how good the game is, and then all of a sudden that sparks our conversation about, man, the show fucking sucked, didn't it?
Right. Well, that's good because, like I said, I've only seen the show. I enjoyed season 1. We did a whole little spiel on it.
Mhm.
I did not enjoy season 2. I mean, you're talking about her being like literally an unfathomably yeah. I can't stand her.
Yeah, she's.
Didn't Joel come back? If I remember right, didn't he come back
From the dead?
Didn't he, or was that a flashback? Or those flashback? I can't remember because he was in there at some point in season 2.
Well, yeah, he was there in the beginning, and then he gets killed by Abby. And it look, this is another thing they miscast the fuck out of. Is Abby is like just some little fucking girl? Like Abby was supposed to be beefed at like a hulked out bitch, dude. And it was kind of badass. Like,
really,
you get to play as her in the game, and like, it's my favorite thing is when you just got her fucking giant meaty arms just swinging at people's heads, dude. It's fucking sick. But no, and there's a reason why she's so jacked. Is because like her dad was killed by Joel, and she made it her like life's purpose to become a weapon designed to get her revenge, and that doesn't fulfill her. It makes her feel worse, if anything, and in the show, she's just... Look, it was a physical representation of how much pain she was in and how much she had dedicated her life to being in her vengeance, And in this show, it's just like this girl's like barely throwing coordinated punches when she's torturing Joel. And then the actual killing blow was so fucking anemic. I felt like it was like it was just so much more impactful in the game to where I felt panicked, I felt hurt, I felt helpless when it happened. And this, it just felt like it was... Yeah,
I'm looking at pictures. In the game, she's jacked.
Yeah, she is a jacked bitch,
she's got nearly man arms,
Yeah, dude, and she's fucking cool. Or she's not... Everyone hates her. I didn't like her at the beginning. But I kind of slowly grow to respect her.
Was she a good antagonist, though,
She was a good antagonist, and then you have to be her, and she becomes the protagonist at a point. And a lot of people did not gel with that, because the way the writing worked in the game is it was meant to test your empathy and draw it to an extremely... You would have to... It was meant to test you.
Okay.
And a lot of people could not forgive her for what she did to Joel, but we were willing to forgive Joel because we got to play as him. We got his perspective first, and then we found out about the shitty things he did after. Now, Abby, on the other hand, we see her do a shitty thing, and then we see that she's done this really shitty, awful thing, and she's done other shitty, awful things, but she's wanting to be a better person, much like Joel, But people don't give them the same grace, and naturally, and I don't want to sound like a fucking... I want to be realistic here and just say the truth. Female characters generally get more criticism in that regard than male characters. So I try.
In which regard specifically?
To likability. Like you're not gonna be as forgiving to you'll see the general consensus on characters in stories. They're not going to be as forgiving to female characters as they are to male characters. It's. I didn't believe it at first.
I wonder why that is.
I don't know, to be honest with you. But you'll see it, right? Like, even Breaking Bad, there's Skylar White. She's actually for most of the show, she's in the right, but everyone treated her as a worse, they hated her more than the actual villains of the show, and everyone hated her more than Walter was doing horrible things, and all she was doing is kind of being a bitch about the fact that he's sneaking out a lot and hanging out with drug dealers.
Which, I mean, probably should be.
Yeah, which she justifiably so probably should be mad about that, or concerned he's gone. Her husband is dying of cancer and he's never around anymore and she's worried about him.
Yeah.
But everyone kind of takes umbrage with the fact that she doesn't really give him all that much appreciation or affection. But you'll see that in a lot of things. Like female characters generally get criticized a lot more harshly than male characters. And I try to pull back a bit and be more objective now because I recognize it now.
Right.
But,
I don't know if it's like this in the game, but I mean, God, a lot of the time watching the show, I forget it's a zombie show.
yeah.
Like, where the fuck are the zombies? I forget I'm watching a zombie show. Like, most of the time. Like,
yeah.
they're just kind of around, sort of, sometimes. When the plot is convenient,
Yeah, it's just like, they gotta remember that they were in the setting. Yeah, I get it. It happens with every zombie drama. At some point, like you can't really have dramatic resonance with an undead or a brainless monster. So
right.
You have to have the drama between living characters. But yeah, I get it.
No, you make good points.
Matt knows about that one.
Yeah, he does. I'm glad he does because, like I said, I didn't play the games. It's really good to get your full perspective on it, coming, as someone who's clearly a fan of the games and wanting to see the show do better and be, again, like we've been talking about all these recordings, more loyal to the source material.
Yeah.
Well, and also, fucking Matthew will kill you off easy peasy.
And then he'll resuscitate you.
I remember that fucking.
Oh.
I remember like in high school, I was like, "Oh, hey, Matthew wrote a book. I'm down for this," and I'm reading that shit, and I'm drawing the conclusions of who's who, and then fucker just kills me right up.
You made it pretty far into the story.
Yes. I would say pretty far, but sort of far.
Well, in the one ending of the story, everyone died, so...
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I thought it was pretty neat. It made an impact.
Yeah, it made you a more memorable character than many of the characters in the story.
Yeah, granted, fucking guy died off, and y'all were making jokes about him, but he's their own.
Who was making jokes about? I like to think of a much better writer now than I was in high school. So.
You drew a lot of fucking impact from where you were at, and I feel like that's what helps with making it more realistic, or not realistic, but more comparable to.
Yeah, like relatable.
Which is important. Yeah.
It goes with that saying, "Write what you know."
Yeah. But anyway, Kevin, did you have any thoughts on The Last of Us 2, or?
I know nothing of Last of Us 2.
Oh, well, don't watch it.
Yeah.
Play the game. Play the game's really good. The game's really good, and it will break your heart. And it ends in a very bleak note, and a lot of people, it's not their cup of tea, and I get that. But you know what? You can't say it was bad writing. It was exceptional writing.
If it's proper, ending with a bleak note is proper, in my opinion. Anyway, like if it's supposed to be horror, there should not be a happy ending.
I think there could be a bittersweet ending, or maybe if a happy ending.
I still remember. Not to draw contact to it, but not specifically, but Nightmare on Elm Street. That movie fucked me up.
Mm-hmm.
I was literally afraid to go to sleep. That was proper horror, in my opinion. It wasn't just a fun little scare while you watch the movie, all right? It lasted you after the movie. And that's what a horror movie should do, It should make you fear. Granted, maybe not a lifetime, which it did for me.
Right.
But
I remember the original Grudge scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. I was 11 or whatever.
Yeah. But that's proper, though. Or at the very least, proper fear.
Well, I mean, you were talking earlier, about watching horror for scare or for plot and all that stuff. And I totally get what you're saying, but I haven't been scared of a movie since like the first Inception. Is it Inception?
Yeah, so
it's called
Insidious.
Insidious. Thank you. Not Inception.
yeah, so yeah,
Insidious one, honestly, like the mannequin scene scared the piss out of me. Like I still think about that.
So
I'm 31 years old, dude. I still think about that shit. But
yeah, so
I literally
the
haven't
Conjuring
seen a scary one since that actually scared me. Like I see scary movies I like, but none of them scare me anymore. And if it doesn't scare you, is it even a scary movie? If literally none of them are scary. Like,
well, yeah, I totally agree. Like, the Conjuring movies, like I said, like they have a little bit of a fear factor to it, but in my opinion, it's mainly the anticipation, waiting for the fear. You know what I mean? Like,
as long as it's not like just jump scares.
But like say, like, so Caitlin and I, we were watching the newest Conjuring movie, and
about that.
Our biggest, particularly me, my biggest thing was like anticipating the scary parts. Like I jacked myself up waiting for it, anticipating for it. I was excited to be scared, and it was nothing. I mean, for myself, that is, because it's all subjective. Obviously, I never got that big I'm gonna shit myself kind of fear. You know what I mean?
Right.
I felt dread from movies more recently, and I felt fear. I felt some pretty intense moments and stuff. But I try to have those feelings though too. Like I try to indulge myself into them.
Yes, I totally agree with that one too. Like I came into watching that movie looking forward to it. And I was anticipating it. I wanted to feel some form of dread, fear, something like that, and
despair.
Yeah, it just never happened. Granted, also like I said, like I was tortured as a child, so it like fucking it was nothing. Like scary movies now, they don't. Granted, honestly, the concept of fucking Freddy Krueger is goddamn terrible.
Yeah, well, you can't escape him because you can't not sleep.
Exactly.
Yeah, because just the idea of like, are they awake so he can't kill you, or you go to sleep and he does kill you. It honestly is a terrible idea. Fuck whoever came up with that movie. I hate them with all my life.
That's how you're supposed to do.
But yeah, like nowadays, just nothing. I'm not terrified of anything really. Like there might be a jump scare every now and then, but it's not like horrifying. It's more just like unexpected,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like say you're watching a movie and you're expecting a jump scare, and then it doesn't happen, and then 10 seconds later, it does happen. It's like, they got me. I jumped a little bit.
Yeah.
That's how horror movies go nowadays. They set you up for failure, you don't get it, and then they do. But it's all jump scare. There's no actual fear in it.
Yeah,
if that makes any sense.
Well, I think it's hard to recapture from when you're a kid, like you get desensitized to something, you don't have that same you're not gonna be afraid of the same things, like you just got that threshold of fear that you're never gonna have again.
No, I understand what you mean, but like there's no fear at all. Like I don't know how to word it properly, but alright, so like when we were early, I really appreciate I really appreciate the Conjuring movies and their storylines and stuff. They're meant to be horror movies, but to me, they're just story movies. You know what I mean? Like,
They're just movies.
they're just movies. Like, I appreciate the story, but there's no fear aspect in them.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know.
But they're meant to be horror movies though. But it's I mainly find them intriguing than
I think
horrifying.
I think maybe that's a you thing, that you're just, you just don't get scared as easily, or maybe you just don't feel you can pull yourself out of the fear. I've found movies that do scare me still. Like I recently saw like, It Follows.
I hope you can send me some links to those movies, because I'd love to feel some honest fear.
I really liked It Follows, Smile.
I watched Smile. Smile was pretty. So, like I said earlier,
Midsommar freaked me the fuck out. Midsommar fucked me up. I did not like that movie. I mean, I liked it. It was good writing. It was good, scary, but horror. But fuck, ugh.
So Smile, I thought Smile was intriguing. Once again, there's no horror aspect to it, though.
There's definitely a horror aspect to it. It's just you didn't really feel it. You didn't feel.
There wasn't. No. So Smile. It was a cool idea, all that jazz, but there's no actual. Okay, so the horror aspect was.
There's no horror aspect. What are you talking about?
There was no horror
inescapable to it. Inescapable monster that you can't. That's gonna kill you. There's a horror aspect to that. That's a horror aspect. It's literally a horror aspect.
No, there wasn't a horror to it. So.
What is your definition of a horror aspect?
Something that actually makes you scared.
It's because it didn't make you scared doesn't mean it's not a horror. It's there. It's just not there for you.
Like it was with Matt on this one.
it was an intriguing aspect. It was pretty neat, Like honestly, it's a little vague for me. But you came across this person, they smile at you, and then it's contagious, right? In a sense.
It's contagious.
Yes.
It's terminal. You can't escape it, and the whole time.
Yeah. It's like the 7 days to die, kind of nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
and
have your life limited.
There's no defeat. I understand that. It's sort of scary, but
there's a lingering hope that you can defeat it. There's a little.
Yeah, and that was the main character's idea. She was trying to defeat it, or at the very least, trying to find a way to make it more publicly known for other people to fight it. If I remember right.
I think she was just more concerned about herself, because she was like pretty. I mean, and understandably so. Like she doesn't have. Her last ditch effort was to go and isolate herself so that she couldn't spread it. So therefore, maybe it wouldn't be able to kill her.
Yeah, she went to like a log cabin or some shit, right?
Yeah. But then, obviously it didn't work out. But
yeah.
But no, it's like she cannot escape her fate, and that's kind of like something that is terrifying. But also the fact that it was able to kind of like. The horror element, I think, that was also there is the fact that she might not be able to trust her own mental health, mental well-being, because no one else is seeing this thing. How much of this is in her head?
I totally agree.
From people she cares about.
She didn't know what was real. Like, say she was chatting with mom.
Mm-hmm.
And then that bitch just starts smiling at her.
Yeah, or when she gets the phone call from her therapist while her therapist is in the room with her. I thought that was really unsettling.
Yeah. Dude, that was fucking... Yeah, she thought she was talking to a therapist the whole time, and then she found out she wasn't. That's some heavy fucking shit. Mm-hmm. But, like, I just... When I watched it, though, it still just felt like just a movie. If that makes any sense.
No, exactly. But this is why it doesn't scare you, is because you can still see it as just a movie. You're not fully immersed.
Yes. Well, that's why I'm saying, like so, and I know I've talked about this before,
Mhm.
and obviously it was when I was a child, but when I watched Nightmare on Elm Street, I was literally afraid to go to sleep, you know? Like, and I'm not saying especially as an adult, I don't want to watch a movie and be afraid to go to sleep. But when I'm talking about movies that I was a scared, that honestly, swear to God, like made me afraid to be alive. That was a movie. Like Nightmare on Elm Street. That was the movie that made me question if I even wanted to be alive. Because going to sleep was a fucking burden.
Oh,
shit. I didn't want to go to sleep. I was scared to go to sleep because I would die. And then my dad didn't give a shit. He thought it was fucking hilarious. Like, well, fucking me. This is your problem. I don't know how to work. I'm just saying, I also Nightmare on Elm Street is a very specific horror movie as well. Like that one was special in a sense that literally
those were your first,
it,
right?
it wasn't my first, but it was the first one that fucked me up.
Yeah. Well, something's first.
Like I watched Chucky before. I didn't give a shit about Chucky. I remember my dad made me watch Chucky, and I was like, "Oh, big whoop! I'll just fucking throw that doll in the goddamn blender."
Yeah, no shit.
Like I didn't give a shit about Chucky.
Chucky's a fucking.
Like honestly, it sort of pissed me off when I watched Chucky, and I remember seeing that doll kill all these people. Dude, guys, he's like 2 feet tall, whooping his ass. And I was a kid, I had horror implications, but Chucky just really upset me.
Yeah.
Because this doll was killing people, and it's like Scream, like Scream or the equivalent of Scream, the slasher movies, and they have like the the slasher movies. That's a totally mortal thing.
Mm-hmm.
It.
You find
So
them
like
scarier, or you find them less scary?
I find them less scary because you can do something about it.
Yeah, you can just shoot that guy, or
Yes, thank you.
Scream, fucking the killer always is fucking tripping over the fucking coffee table like every fucking time.
Yes.
To be fair, it is hard to see in those masks.
Yeah, I think that kind of makes him less scary,
You try killing someone wearing that fucking thing.
I think we got on quite a bit of a tangent onto horror movies in general.
Yeah, I'd like to get through our lightning rounds. I have like 6 things I want to mention really quick. So.
All right,
yeah, let's back on point, but I want to come back eventually though, because fuck horror movies, piss me off. particularly new age horror movies. They're just not scary. They're not realistic.
Oh, Kevy.
All right. You guys tell me.
Should we do? Okay, like I have 6. I don't know how many you got, Matt.
How many do I got? I'm just kind of winging it, to be honest. I got like.
Okay, well, I don't know if you want to do it like 2 rounds of 3 or 3 rounds of 2.
Just give me what you got, and I'll throw out.
Okay, I'm gonna just try to fire off as much as I can because I know we're tight on time.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck we talking about?
We're about an hour 40.
The rest of the episode, Kevin. We're we're on a podcast right now.
I know, but you said you got 6 of something. What the hell's the 6 of?
Honorable mentions. We're doing lightning rounds.
Honorable mentions
of like 3 fucking times.
Can you be more specific? Honorable mentions?
Of like our favorite stuff from recent. What have you seen lately?
Yeah, it's stuff that either you liked or just found memorable that you saw recently.
Yeah, it didn't make your top 3 this episode, but they're worth a shout out.
That's still fucking vague. Okay, all right, I'm down. All right.
Are you,
Locked in.
motherfucker?
Let's do this. Let's do this.
All right.
I'm gonna go grab the chalk from downstairs and fucking dry my fingers out. I'm gonna get serious.
So this first one, I actually heard about it because Shoe on Head did an entire response video about it, because a lot of the internet was saying it was like highly fetishized and like all this shit, and she didn't think that at all, and so I had to go see for myself to get my own opinion. And I didn't think it was fetishized at all. It's called Josie the
Cuties?
Tiger and the Fish.
Oh.
What?
Oops. Nothing. Never mind.
Josie the Tiger and the Fish.
What
It's
the
on
fuck
Crunchyroll. It's an anime. It's a romance story. That's all it is. It's a young love story.
The paraplegic
no
girl?
smut. What?
The chick in a wheelchair, right?
Yeah, yes, it's that one.
Okay.
But there's no smut. There's no like lusting. It's honestly a truly heartfelt romance that I haven't seen one portrayed that well in a very long time. I was actually taken aback by how good that movie actually was. I mean, the whole thing was just because the main love interest is in a wheelchair. But it wasn't about him wanting a helpless woman. He just loved her for her, you know?
Yeah, he loved her for her. Honestly, I think that's more of like something that would be a challenge to a relationship, is that she is helpless. Cause
1000%. Like, I think that speaks more about the people who thought that than it did this movie, you know?
No, it gives you fucking a plus, dude. She needs help up the stairs. She needs to call you.
Yeah, but like that's like kind of a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie, that would start getting really old really fast. Like
there'd be a lot of issues with that.
It depends on how
love that woman. I'd have to really love that person to be willing to do that. You know,
it's true.
You have to love them.
It's a burden thing, and that feeling is also vulnerable for the person in the wheelchair.
Absolutely.
They have to be a burden, and they don't like that. That takes trust to have to depend on someone so heavily. Especially the girl in this movie that we're talking about. She is very strong-headed. She wants to be independent. You know what I mean? She doesn't necessarily want a guy to carry her around because he has to. It's because he wants to, you know? It's hard to explain. They literally, like, it is like the least smuttiest anime you could fucking find. Like, you know what I mean? It's almost pushing, like, Studio Ghibli levels of just wholesome, you know, non-sexualized anime. Like,
yeah,
I don't know what the fuck
something.
the internet's problem is. I don't know what the fuck the internet's problem is. But that one was actually worth a watch for sure. It's on Crunchyroll. On the opposite side of that, I literally just saw some random dude on YouTube like barely reference it. I watched one episode, then I watched the other 5. It's 6 episodes. It's called Takopi's Original Sin. Holy fuck. It is like one of the most fucked up, sad fucking shows I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Original Sin.
Yeah, Takopi's Original Sin. It's on Crunchyroll as well. It's literally like sad, suicidal kids. And these kids are like 4th graders. And this like happy alien, this happy alien comes along from like Planet Happy, like Goofy levels of like, he like has to be so overly retardedly happy to like offset how fucked up and depressing that show is. I mean, I don't even want to give spoilers. Episode 1, you're gonna be like, what the fuck?
So this guy's like trying to like bubble. I was like, hey guys, and then the kid's like, nah, I'd rather just kill myself.
I mean, dude, you are not far off at all. It's fucking crazy.
Sweet Jesus.
Oh, no, dude, it is fucked up. It is strong. They don't waste a fucking moment, really. I mean, they kind of do with this one loop thing, but it was all necessary for the plot. It's just focusing on the hardships of depression, growing up. I felt sorry for every character in that show. Even the people that you started off hating, you end up feeling sorry for. And they did all of this in 6 fucking episodes. 6 episodes. And it was one of the strongest, most concentrated pieces of anime I've ever seen. If you like really fucked up sad shit, that one was right up there. Like the opposite of the Josie and the Tiger and the Fish, being Takopi's Original Sin. And I'll say one more and then we can split off and I'll go for a second round. You guys seen Tires, the 2nd season?
No, I
Shane
Gillis?
have not, but I heard it's really good.
Dude,
I
it
thought Ty
was.
is about Ty that tries to kill people.
No,
that's
you're thinking
Rubber.
of Rubber, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. All these
No,
like
you know Shane Gillis, Kevin?
I know Shane Gillis, that
The
chunky
dog?
motherfucker.
Dude, actually, I'm shocked you haven't seen Tires, because Tires feels like it'd be kind of up your alley in in comedy.
Is it pretty ambiguous?
What do you mean
It's
ambiguous?
yeah, I'm kind of wanting to ask the same thing. What do you mean?
Oh, by ambiguous, I mean like you don't know which way it's leaning.
Oh, like
I wouldn't
like it's
say
not
that.
partisan.
It's go on, Hammer.
It's like not partisan or anything. Is that what you're kind of?
Yeah,
I'd say
because
no. I'd say it's not a political show.
Just
At
yeah,
all.
you'd hope.
There's no
I
obvious
don't like it.
political leanings in it whatsoever. I'd say it's actually pretty politically neutral.
So it is pretty ambiguous because
It
I
doesn't
feel like
have an
everything I
agenda.
watch.
Their only agenda is good times and laughs.
sure,
Oh,
like,
that's good.
Blue collar comedy kind of thing.
Yeah, definitely blue collar comedy. Shane Gillis, fucking hilarious. I can't remember his co-star at the moment's name off the top of my head, but he does really good too. Dude, Stavros Halkias is in it, which is funny because his character is actually one of my least favorite characters, and I fucking love Stavi. But literally, there's nothing substantial here. They are working on it. Season 2 had way more of an arc than season 1, but it's not. I mean, you could almost call it junk food, but it's literally just nice sitbacks. I don't have to think. I don't have to be afraid. I can sit down, relax, and enjoy a comedy that's actually funny.
I like that.
Yeah, they dropped a second season this year, and it was up to the hype. And I'm actually looking forward to a season 3.
And I really look forward to that.
Yeah, no, so I totally recommend Tires.
So I got one I'm gonna throw out there.
Please do.
Okay, so it didn't quite match up with Tires, but we were talking about romance earlier, and I did read. I have female friends. They read a lot of books. They read a lot of girly books, and I get recommendations every now and again. And I took on up on them.
Are these your typical chick romantic novel that's actually just like book rape or what? I'm not supposed to say that word. Grape.
They do love
soda.
Yeah, there's definitely like
50 Shades of Grape.
The main love interest definitely makes me feel a little icky because like there's definitely like a dark triad kind of thing to him where he's like kind of threatening and like I wouldn't feel safe around that guy. But like it's
fair enough.
It's the Fourth Wing series, and it's like about dragons and Dragon Rider Academy. It's cool. The world doesn't make a lot of sense. The main character is pretty cool. I hate the love interest though. The romantic plot that becomes kind of the main plot at points really kind of stinks. I'm not in love with it, but I know girls like that, so I don't know if they're into it. But dragons are neat. The world doesn't make sense, but the action's fun. It's very well paced. So
dragons are pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
I do like dragons.
I gotta say that. Other than that,
what'd you find particularly compelling? That I like no spoilers, but is there something that really kind of got your attention?
I think what I really like about the story is that the main character is really level-headed female character. That's not she does get all the really tropey girl thing. She gets given a lot of all the cool things, but she's also really smart and she's very determined. So I like that. I appreciate that about her.
So she's not foolish.
She's not foolish. She's entertaining, and the story is just really well paced. The action constantly is getting you. You're wanting to know the next thing that's going to come up. I think that's really what sells it for me, is that the pacing's really well done. It does leave you the action scenes are really good. The pacing's really good. The characters are a bit one note or kind of shallow, but they're getting some depth as you go through the book. Like the third book had the most depth to the side characters than the other ones.
So they don't remain that way.
Not necessarily, and I don't think they're gonna get all that much more depth, to be honest with you, because everything.
What is this book?
It's the Fourth Wing series. It's the Empyrean series. The first book is Fourth Wing. I've read all three that are out right now, because they're very. I was very into the fact that they hooked me in. Like the pacing's really good. Like it's really good. The story and the characters, I don't love all of them. I don't love all of the plot. And the setting, it doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. But the setting, it's not super consistent. But it's okay. Because as long as your characters are good, and as long as that's what matters more. Your characters have to be good, and you have to have a good plot. And the plot is fun. It's exciting. So
that's super important.
Yeah, if that's good enough for you, and you just want to watch some read a horny dragon book, totally check it out. It's
like, are the dragons horny or?
No,
that sounds pretty goddamn.
What? They do have some moments where the dragons are fucking each other, but like they don't.
I ain't saying I'm not saying I'm hard,
but you're not soft.
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, like,
I'm down for horny dragons.
Yeah, it's a horny dragon book, man. It's like I just gotta say,
dragging these nuts.
Maybe it's definitely the romantic angle is definitely more, I think, appeal to girls who like that enemies to lovers shit. I don't love that shit. I don't really like that at all, to be honest with you. I feel like it's a very toxic way to do love and romance.
I think that's why they like vampires.
Yeah,
because vampires, they had the whole idea. They need to suck blood to survive at the same time, though they love you so much where they're not going to suck you off.
Yeah, this is dangerous and thrilling and fun and exciting.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm probably stereotyping. My understanding is that a lot of those are wanting to be in a position of vulnerability, and when we talk about the vampires or a werewolf or whatever,
she wants to be in this position of vulnerability, but like constantly overcome it and be powerful over it. And then the guy is also like he's very toxic and dangerous, and quite honestly, he's kind of a bully to people. But to her, he's really sweet and doesn't do any of the things that he does to other people. So, yeah, he's the coolest guy. I don't know. Not into it, that aspect. The rest of it's cool. I could go on and on and get into more details, but I'd get into spoilers, and I don't want to do that.
I feel, ladies, if you're listening, check it out.
Yeah, ladies, if you're interested, you probably already read it, to be honest with you. The reason the girls probably don't like the book is just because the main love interest is just a copy of another character that they've read in a different book.
Oh yeah, bitches love it.
Yeah, because I definitely got a lot of
crossover.
A lot of people said that the main love interest is this book is the same character or same basic love interest from A Court of Thorns and Roses. He's basically Rysand. So whatever that means, I haven't read A Court of Thorns and Roses. So
fair enough.
I'll take their word on it.
I'm gonna have to too.
Anyway,
that's cool.
You got another thing you want to toss out there?
You talking to me?
Yeah, or Kevin, whichever.
You got any, Kevin?
Oh, I had one. It was solid down. I had a solid idea.
Was it the inside of a beer can?
And then, Matt just started talking about how bitches be crazy and they don't care about them.
Yeah, I felt unloved.
So,
reading that book.
Yeah.
I felt like a little gay incel boy the whole time.
Yeah, fuck them bitches.
I assume that's what the main guy does eventually.
Honestly,
he does.
I don't tell my fucking. I want to talk about. We already mentioned earlier. I want to talk about fucking Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
God, I swore in my life you were going to say Nightmare on Elm Street for the fourth fucking time.
No, hey, shut your whore. We're saving that for the special of. We're saving that for the special movies that ruined your childhood. I'm hoping you're gonna have a episode like that, right?
Oh god, the original It movie scared the fucking piss out of me when I was a kid.
It honestly, the original scared the piss out of me, and then I rewatched it when I was old. Very
the
disappointed.
graphics do not hold up. The graphics don't hold up, but at the time,
I watched the movie, and I was like, "What the fuck was I scared about? Goddamn sock puppets!"
Pretty much. It
was fucking disappointing. I felt embarrassed.
Pipes, you know, kind of like a basilisk. I don't know.
I showed the movie to Caitlin because I thought I was gonna scare her, and I was like, dude, like, I was embarrassed. Honestly, I was very embarrassed when I showed it to Caitlin. This is nothing.
Well, but at the time, it was fucking horrifying.
Wait,
but
what movie?
Yeah, the original It. Stephen King's It.
Yeah, it was.
I hear I read it, but my family swears by the book.
The original It, in my opinion, is still scarier than the newer.
The new one's just jump scares.
Well, because you're a child then.
Not just that, but also the newer. There's so much CGI. It's not scary at all.
The CGI did not bother me in that one. I liked it. I was thoroughly spooked when
I didn't like the newer It movie. Like
the first It in the new ones.
Do you remember like the Jewish kid that lady that had like the fucked up face, you know, like all misconstrued?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nothing. Like it obviously looked fake as fuck.
Well, it was supposed to look like a warped painting, right? Because like I didn't really get much to look at it, to be honest, to really say that that kind of made it more uncomfortable for me. The fact that you couldn't really see it.
It obviously looks fake.
Because your imagination gets to control how scary it is, you know, Matt.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, taste their own. But like I don't know. The one thing I can appreciate about movies is they had claymation and they had cost reduction with it, and it looked realistic. That's why it was so scary back then.
The claymation,
and I give them props for it. Yeah, they had claymation and they had claymation and the costumes to make the It movie look realistic.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
All right, I think we're getting off topic. Sorry.
Claymation looks a lot more realistic than CGI. That's for damn sure.
No, it does not, dude. Shut up, dude. That's like some fucking Luddite bullshit. It does not look better than fucking
Are you sure you're not thinking of stop motion?
Either way, stop motion.
Claymation looks a lot more realistic than fucking CGI.
You think?
I don't know about that one. Like I can deal with like practical effects usually, but clay, I don't know about.
Well, stop motion, you know, it's like I don't think that's more realistic than. I mean, I
can see some aspects of it being creepy, especially if you're not used to like
claymation.
Even non-scary stop motion is a little unsettling in a weird way.
Yeah, there's an uncanny.
Claymation, along with stop motion, which stop motion is usually claymation.
Yeah, you're right about that. But you are intentionally including clay.
So when I say claymation, I'm not being specific towards clay. But it's the idea of using something where you're putting in a motion, and then you literally take a picture of it, stop, move it, literally a centimeter.
Yeah, that's stop motion.
You're talking about stop motion.
Yeah, so which is normally claymation.
No, it's stop motion, Kevin. We're not going to fight about it. You're just wrong. Okay.
I'm with Matt on this one, dude.
Matthew?
Kevin, fucking drunk.
Most stop motion pictures they use claymation for it, do they not?
They do often use
Claymation uses stop motion, but stop motion doesn't necessarily use claymation.
What I'm saying is,
you think it's scarier to have more practical effects than CGI?
yes.
Yes. I can agree with that.
I will say often, yes. But I think we're in an age now where we are kind of shitting on CGI all the time, and I don't think that's always true. I think CGI.
CGI looks now. It doesn't. It's not scary.
It depends on how it is. Some CGI is more cartoony than others.
I swear to God, I remember there's this movie. It was like a fucking It was basically like it was pretending to be a teddy bear. Yeah. It was pretending to be a teddy bear, and this teddy bear was fucking literally like just killing everybody in the house. It was all puppetry in the movie, and it was fucking spot on. The reason why it was spot on, it looked realistic because it was puppetry. If it was CGI, fake as hell, but it was literally a person. I don't know the proper verbiage for puppetry, but it was a guy puppeting this puppet, basically. Fucking he had strings attached, jazz. He was puppeting this. If it was nowadays, it'd be an animatronic, but for him, it was just a puppet. And it looked so realistic for the movie. It looked so fucking realistic in real life. It was goddamn frightening because it didn't have like CGI or anything. It had animal fur attached to it. The motions were through human motions. Like the person, as I said, was puppeting it. It looked fucking realistic. It was goddamn frightening. We're not getting that now. Horror movies aren't really that scary anymore because it's computer graphics. Is there really anything scary? It doesn't even look that scary. It doesn't look realistic. If it's not realistic, is it really scary?
I'll tell you.
That's why older movies are scary to me now still because it looks like it's real life. Like that puppet, which was an animatronic, or not, it wasn't even an animatronic. It was being puppeted by somebody else. The material was real. The movements were real.
I'll say there's like a couple horror movies that are from older movies that I think still would scare me. And it's like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, thank you. I was going to say that. I was going to fucking say that. Jaws? I don't know about Jaws, but...
Jaws still scares me.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre spot on, dude. Literally, the first one, I watched it again, last year. It's still fucking frightening, dude.
But it's like, it's that uncannily realistic looking. Like, that it's just like, am I actually watching a snuff film right now? This is kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's it's plausible. That's the other thing too. It's plausible. It's possible.
Yeah, but one of the movies that probably scared me the most out of any movie ever when I was a kid was War of the Worlds, and that movie's about alien invasion. That's
because you're fucking. You don't like Mexicans.
No, I was a child. What?
Yeah, children can hate Mexicans.
Come on, Matt.
The aliens.
I hate those Mexicans.
They call on eyes.
We gotta build a wall from space. We gotta build.
I remember I'd go to your house. I'd try to get a fucking ice cold glass of water, and your mom would be like, "Nah, you have to get ice over."
You have to get ice over. What?
Yeah.
You gotta call in ice. You don't get it. Drink ice.
I'm sorry. That was a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
All right.
But we gotta get back on topic. I would just generally say, we've talked about it before, I feel like assuming everything's budget is reasonable, up to snuff, CGI, as long as it's not too cartoony, is good at the moment, but ages terribly. And practical effects usually look a little not as good in the moment, but usually age a little better.
Yeah, no,
especially when we talk about some of those really old movies, because some of them use actual like dead people, like skeletons and shit. But
yeah, the thing about it, I think, is like we have the benefit of looking back in hindsight and going, "Hey, these are the selective few very memorable movies that all were awesome and they still hold up." But that's over that's like you're maybe getting like 10% of all the movies that were made those years, you know. And we're seeing all the movies right now, the good and the bad ones, and we're mixing them together.
No, honestly,
this is true.
The survivorship bias, you know.
No, to be shitty movies, they had really good special effects back then. And when I say really good special effects, I mean like they were fair for themselves. Like I remember there's this. I swear to God, there's this koala movie. I don't know if it was a koala, but it looked like a koala. It was like a demon pretending to be a stuffed animal, and it was pretending to be a stuffed teddy bear. And at night, it would kill people. But in the morning, though, the kid would be like, I saw it running around, and the parents would be like, oh, no, it wasn't. He was being crazy, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, back then, they had great fucking... They had great effects. It was ridiculous. Like, seriously, like everything looked super realistic. Like, hell, think about Jurassic Park. There was... minimal CGI in there. The FX they did have in there was realistic. Like the T-Rex that was like chomping on the kids, dude. That wasn't CGI. That was animatronics right there. Like fucking, we had high grade shit back then, and that's why it still holds up now. Like if you think about like any movie now with CGI, it doesn't hold up because it's only about CGI. They don't care about having real effects, and you need to have realistic effects nowadays. Sorry, not nowadays. You should always have realistic effects, but you need to have realistic effects to help make the comparison more realistic for the audience. If that makes any sense.
I feel like we're just talking in circles at this point.
Yeah, we gotta switch back. We gotta switch back gears. We gotta finish this up.
Yeah, for real. We're gonna have to just agree to disagree on this one. All right. So I do have 3 more. I'll try to just run through them quick. Another anime. I haven't finished it, but I have been thoroughly enjoying it throughout. I'm like 20 episodes in. They've been dropping new episodes like every week. Sakamoto Days. This one's much more simple. Nothing like some of the other ones I've been mentioning. It's literally just a badass, fat ex-hitman who also turns skinny when he works enough of a sweat. and then he eats so many calories he just gets fat again, like the next scene. Like sometimes it's goofy. He's got a psychic sidekick. Another one that's an alcoholic, a sniper guy, but that doesn't really matter. But Sakamoto just wants to raise his family, but his past keeps catching up with him. You know, he's got these hitman organizations that are after him, but it's mostly just like, you know, simple comedy and badass fights. Right, simple, non-lethal. You know, and it's a little more relatable to me being, you know, a chubby father kind of type. You know, makes you want to still feel like a badass kind of stuff. I don't know. That one's kind of simple, but that is an anime I have been enjoying lately. Have you guys seen the 2nd season of Wednesday?
No.
Not yet.
No? Okay, I'll try not to give any spoilers. I don't think it was as good as the first one. It's alright. I do always enjoy Jennifer Ortega's performances. Her parents in this one and Thing and all of them play a much bigger role this season, way more than they did last season. So that was nice. I don't think that the guy that plays her dad, Louis Guzman, who's playing Gomez Adams, I didn't feel like he was a good fit. It's got
the
what?
big Hispanic guy.
Yeah, well, I
Luis
mean, if you look at
Guzman.
any other Gomez, freaking, I don't feel like he was nearly as handsome or even as charming as any of the predecessors before him.
Yeah, the
Playing that
TV
same
shows.
character. Yeah, the shows, the movies, I feel like he didn't have that charm, but I still
Yeah, his
enjoyed it.
mustache wasn't thin enough.
Right. But still, I was enjoying the superpower gothic Hogwarts fucking mystery series that we call Wednesday. So, and they did set us up for season 3 as well. So that is likely to be coming soon too. If you guys ever want to check out Wednesday, it wasn't bad. It was worth one watch for sure.
Oh yeah.
And then I guess the last one I'll mention. I'm not done with this one either. It's obviously out on anime, but I've been reading the manga for Chainsaw Man. I'm on volume 9 right now.
Nice.
You guys watch Chainsaw Man at all? Read Chainsaw Man at all?
No.
Watch it?
No.
Freaking, I would compare it with Jujutsu Kaisen in the way that it kind of is. If you guys like Jujutsu Kaisen at all.
I liked.
I'm not familiar with that.
Well, Jujutsu Kaisen's pretty good. I think Jujutsu Kaisen is a little overhyped, but I think Chainsaw Man was actually fairly righteously hyped. Dude, bro's literally fighting demons just to try and get laid, just to grab boobs. Like, I know that's kind of fucking dumb, but there's lots of fucking badass action. They have a lot of really unique concepts with certain demons in it. I'm trying not to I'll just say one of them. There's literally this future demon. Like, sometimes you can literally make deals with some demons, like humans do, to borrow their power, but it usually comes at a high cost.
Mm-hmm.
And one dude literally borrows from the future demon, and he'll show him just a couple seconds ahead of a potential future. And sometimes they'll show him shit that he can't even control. That's just one of them, but there's a lot of cool demons throughout it that I've been pretty impressed with it. Good variety of those concepts. And there's fiends too.
Yeah.
I don't know. It is over the top, but it is epically badass. That anime. If you're into high action anime, Chainsaw Man is the show to put on.
Right on.
High
You'll have
gore
to check
too.
it out.
Lots of gore in that one.
I do got to check that one out. It's been on my list for a little while. Actually, speaking of anime, I've been watching Vinland Saga. I heard
What's
that.
Vinland Saga?
Oh, is that the Viking
I've even
one?
heard of that.
Yeah, it's the Viking
right?
one.
Is that the Viking? Dude,
what's it called? I'm looking it up right now. What is it?
So I watched that for a good little bit, and then whatever website I was watching it off of anymore. But Vinland Saga, dude, that is fucking, it's top notch shit. All right, I will keep on watching
I'm putting it
that.
in my list right now. Go on.
It is so basically mainly off of it's similar to the identity of what's that Viking show? I can't think
Vikings?
of.
Is it Vikings?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe, I don't know. It's anyway. So Vinland is basically a kid is hanging out with his dad, and they're not technically Vikings. They're just chilling out. Shit goes down. His dad dies. The kid goes away, and he's fucking hanging out with these goddamn Vikings. Turns into a badass, all that jazz. This is a really terrible concept piece that I'm organizing it, but it's badass, and I highly recommend it.
Yeah,
Where would you pick up from that, Matt? Yes, sorry.
I think it's a very good story. I think it's very emotional. I think obviously you got the normal things with anime, so there's gonna be the things where the voice acting is a little over the top, a little excessive, but it's very enjoyable and it's very well written. But I can't help but feeling like there is this. It always leaves me feeling kind of shitty all the time. Like every story makes me feel unbearably sad. because there's a lot of they focus a lot on the horrible things of war, and there's just so much injustice in it that it does kind of.
Well, there's also Vinland Saga too. It's during the Viking Age where they're just goddamn terrible people.
Yeah, it's very much so, and there's no real. Because the culture is that way, you know that there's not really going to be any justice given to these people that are needlessly slaughtered, enslaved, and raped. So it gets pretty dark, and it's not afraid to get dark, and I respect it for that, but it also makes me very fucking sad. Like, the last episode I just watched was, it was very heartbreaking. I'm not going to spoil anything, but, it had to do... Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was pretty rough. I very good story though. Very well, good writing and very ballsy writing. I'll say.
Yeah, Vinland Saga is shit. At least from what I recognize, I haven't watched Vinland Saga in 2 years. But when I did watch it though, I really wish there was more.
Yeah, there's 2 seasons right now from what I'm looking at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check that one out. I'm in the middle 10 fucking animes right now, but that is on my list. Both of you hyping it up like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Viking shit. It's basically on par with just brutality and I don't know what it's basically brutal as hell.
Okay.
Although I can say that the main character's father, he just tried to talk him out of not wanting to kill. But we all know how that goes.
Anyway, good show. Give it a watch.
Oh yeah. Got any more? You want to say before we wrap this up?
I think that's pretty much it. That's all I got for now.
Okay.
Same.
I'm pretty much cashed out.
The new Lilo and Stitch movie wasn't too shabby, in my opinion.
Yeah, you were talking about it.
Yeah, you did talk about it already.
I did.
You did. You drunk bastard.
I thought I talked about
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, that one.
Or the teddy bear again.
The teddy bear.
What?
All right, guys.
I think that's about it. If anyone's still somehow listening to this, please check out my Twitch, Magindir, Magindir. I have lots of fun gaming with my friends. I'd love to have you on. Join the conversation. Hit me up in the chat.
Yeah, he needs the help.
Right.
Love you guys. You have a good night.
Appreciate y'all for sticking around.
I don't.
Say goodnight, Kevin.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Fuck you.